morning, Belen. I'm Alejandro Guerrero, and these are your news for today, May 18th, 2015. Next time you're walking around the hallways, look around. New life-saving kits have been placed all over the school. With more, here's Andres Piñate.
On May 12th, Belen implemented a new defibrillator program, which placed 7 defibrillators all around the school. These are used to prevent cardiac arrest and other heart issues.
This is one of 7 units that are throughout the school. There's 2 units in the gym, one on the second floor, one on the bottom. This is right here at the main lobby of the school. You want to place these are placed in areas of high traffic, and they have very quick accessibility. The units, they basically open them up. We have the unit itself right here, very compact. This is the actual unit itself. It comes with the pads. It comes with all the instructions that you would need in order to help somebody out. Every year there's over 950,000 cardiac issues that happen throughout the country, if not even more. Out of those 950,000, there's usually about 250,000 of those cases are termed sudden cardiac arrest. It's basically, cardiac arrest is basically your heart stopping for whatever reason at any time, and it can happen to anybody. You can be the best athlete in the world to the most obese person and out of shape person out there. The reason for starting and implementing a program here at Belen is basically we're a very large student population. We're 1,500 students, 200 plus faculty and staff, and the chances of something happening are somewhere in there. So that's basically the reason why we started the program here at Belen. I felt that there was a need for such a program to start, and the quicker that you respond to a cardiac emergency and get what's called defibrillation to that person, the higher the chances of survival for that person.
From WBLN, I'm Andres Piñate. Now back to you.
Attention students, there will be an OSP parent and student meeting tomorrow Tuesday at 7 p.m. in the Coscriuela dining room. Emory is hosting an information session at Belen Jesuit's Roca Theater on May 19th at 7 p.m. All interested high school students and parents are invited to attend. Please join us in our efforts to help the people of Nepal by buying a bracelet, which are being sold by the Junior Peer Ministers. The bracelets are $3 for this effort. This is a school-wide effort. For more information, or if you would like to help, please see Ms. Chirino in the Campus Ministry office. Help support our newest student-driven initiative by donating your old wireless devices, tablets, and laptops. Bins are located in the lobbies of the administration and main office buildings. Police in Waco, Texas are investigating a gunfight between several rival biker gangs, which left at least 9 people dead. Several others were injured in the shootout. Police say they expected trouble when the gangs arrived at a restaurant Sunday morning. Officers were already on the scene when the bikers began shooting at each other and at officers who returned fire. All those injured or dead are believed to be bikers. No officers were hurt. According to local media reports, police recovered more than 100 weapons at the scene. The same jury which found Dzhokhar Zarnev guilty on 30 counts, ranging from use of a weapon of mass destruction to conspiracy to bomb a public place of use, has sentenced the 21-year-old to death. Jurors reached a verdict Friday afternoon, bringing closure to many in Boston after more than 14 hours of deliberation over the court of 3 days. A jury sentenced Dzhokhar Zarnev to death for his role in the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing. Sources in the courtroom at the time of the sentencing say Zarnev showed no visible reaction as the death sentence was read. At the request of the defense, the court polled all the jurors to ensure it was the correct verdict. They all agreed. The verdict comes more than 2 years after the attack at the Boston Marathon finish line. 3 people were killed and hundreds injured, as Zarnev and his brother Tamerlan were on the run from authorities a few days later. The 2 ambushed and killed an MIT police officer. The decision over life or death is one that has weighed heavily on families of the victims and survivors of the attack. They say now is the time to move on. A key ISIS figure is dead following a U.S. raid in Syria Friday night. The Obama administration announced the news today, saying U.S. forces killed Abu Sayyaf at Al-Omar in ISIS-controlled territory. Officials say U.S. Special Forces tried to capture Abu Sayyaf alive in Friday night's raid in eastern Syria. When he resisted, he was killed. Sayyaf was a senior leader of ISIS, responsible for the terrorist group's oil and gas operations. A key source of financing sources says U.S. forces entered Al-Omar by helicopter and engaged in hand-to-hand combat with about a dozen ISIS fighters. There were a bunch of ISIS fighters killed in the operation, and Sayyaf's wife, was captured. She's being held in Iraq, according to Pentagon officials. All U.S. troops returned home safely. Secretary of Defense Ash Carter said he ordered the raid at the direction of President Obama. The operation represents another significant blow to ISIL, and it is a reminder that the United States will never waver in denying safe haven to terrorists who threaten our citizens and those of our friends and allies. Officials say in addition to killing a key ISIS leader, the U.S. now has reams of data on how ISIS operates, communicates, and earns its money. In better news, Pope Francis made saints out of 2 Palestinian nuns during a ceremony in St. Peter's Square Sunday. Miriam Bawardi and Mary Alphonsine Gaddis are being recognized for their work with the poor. The women, one from Jerusalem and the other from Galilee, were born in the late 19th century. They are said to be the first Arab Palestinian nuns to ever be canonized. Thousands of Palestinians traveled to the Vatican City to watch it happen. The canonization comes just days after the Vatican formally recognized Palestinian statehood. Now here's what's going on around our hallways. The App Club will meet Monday at 3 p.m. in room E210. The Fencing Club will meet today at 3 p.m. in the cafeteria. Vocatone Singing will meet today at 3 p.m. in room I-109. American Sign Language will meet tomorrow Tuesday at 3 p.m. in room E210. The History Club will meet tomorrow Tuesday at 3 p.m. in room H221. Respect Life will meet tomorrow Tuesday at 3 p.m. in room H204. Robotics Club will meet tomorrow at 3 p.m. in room I-121. The Forensics team will meet tomorrow at 3:10 in room G205. Astronomy will also meet tomorrow at 7:30 in the observatory. The Student Council banquet will take place tomorrow Tuesday at 7:30 in the cafeteria. Stay tuned as we bring you weather and sports right after this announcement. This past Friday and Saturday were the JV and varsity sports banquets. Students were celebrated for all their accomplishments throughout the year. In the varsity sports banquet, there were 3 special awards given out. The winners of these awards were Frank Battle, receiving the Sportsman of the Year award, Santiago Nunez receiving the Scholar Athlete of the Year award, and Ryan Gusso receiving the Athlete of the Year award. Congratulations to all the athletes and coaches for a successful year. Attention student athletes who did not attend the JV or varsity sports banquets. If you are interested in picking up your letter or pins, please pass by Coach Victor Arrieta's office located on the 2nd floor of the gym. You have until the end of the week. A $5 pickup charge will be in effect after this week. The middle school baseball blue team will take to the fields against St. John Newman at 3:45 p.m. here at home. The middle school baseball gold team will go head-to-head against St. Brendan. First pitch will be at 3:45 p.m. at St. Brendan. The Miami Marlins fired Mike Redmond after the Marlins were swept by the Braves. This morning, GM Dan Jennings was named as his replacement. Redmond's record with Marlins over 2 seasons was 155 and 207, and 16 and 22 this season. Students, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Alejandro Guerrero, and from everyone here, have a wonderful day and stay golden, Wolverines.